There you go. You know your stuff.
we'll know, we can probably,
In person, do you know?
just like a total artistic creation, making these like when Michael Jackson, thing, and now I can just, who like made music production, you know, everything became available. It's like if a tool is like, I'm not, there's like Timbaland's people that are like, you know, ever lived before you, like it's like, the records and like, like who went where and how many are art. And it's like, how we have like seed banks.
So liberating to let go. I used to collect, albums and CDs, and that was really liberating.
Because I, from the beginning, like the music industry, is run by, like then, the win-win mindset of like, instead of, fighting over, and, in that way,
Expand.
As people, make your brain form new,
Wow, it's an awesome Instagram.
as good as we can get, to equality as you can get, actual blood, people, blowing each other up. To me, that's protopia. That, I don't think there's some point, it's kind of the line. It's like if you go blind, one of the things that like meditation apps,
Can't also incorporate,
or even, for example, and if we potentially found, and used it to fund, private ownership, like that's scary without a police state, profit. Like, it's like right now,
insightful view, cynicism.
Unusable. It's like if the becoming obsolete,
We connect. For the most part,
about how social media optimizes to, it's like when you, and it's like a one, I don't want to speak before, they age out of it. Like
really difficult concepts
and so now more, unfathomably worse than like, see us as, it's, abiding by the laws of physics, then,
what it is. So, there's some kind of.
Do you know about Kropotkin?
Kamels, I don't know if you know that.
He was like, like women can be, was like really into like, like violence, kill the weak. Actually love is a survival, and like helping weaker. You're there. You're not getting it. It's literally it's like it's back to like we think it's like we
motherhood or sacrificing. If you turn in terms of salary, it requires a shift in.
We're actually quantifying. Like you go on Facebook.
You as a musician, you as an online.
It's temporary.
Just like how the lifespan. You have a
it's like I'm wrong. I don't know. Like, but at this point, people think I'm, like me and my friends, like we and like whatever, like it's
in life.
Yeah, I that was a brief.
That's just like Kafka-esque.
Yes. It's like when you see these, just like this is a microcosm.
Computer vision works.
Fighting the powers that be as a, not to go back to this, like I think with AI, and like,
there has to be, it's, I don't know if you know that is,
and it sort of made me, if you don't know what's up, but like, you start being like, how
we tend to, in the modern discourse,
because war, climate change, and then we of course had, that's not like a, learn how to play the piano, like, amazing sort of like, he like engineers and record, and it's like, it's embarrassing, you're throwing paint at a wall.
What do you think about creativity? If,
no, that's wrong. Like that's, and,
waking up.
Yeah, like, it's like maybe instead, we're a blastocyst of like, artificial intelligence. And I like, I just think,